You know those jokes in the Austin Powers movies that were both dirty but funny at the same time? Sure, they were a bit much, but at least they had something going. Now what would happen if you took the cleverness of those jokes and put in jokes that were 98% miss, and completely beat down a religion to the point of racism? It'll be called... Mike Myers is an American guru with an Indian accent. It's like another version of Borat, only more spiteful. So a Toronto Maple Leaf player is having trouble with his game because his ex-girlfriend is with a French/Canadian goalie, played by Justin Timberlake, who is the only good actor in this movie. Okay, he's good too. So Myers does some stupid shit to help the hockey player, and I mean help, because none add up to anything, and there are about a dozen unfunny jokes, 24 gross sight gags, and none of them funny! Another reason the hockey player isn't playing well is because his mom usually watches his games, and whenever that happens, he doesn't play well. And I don't think Myers as much helps him as mentally assault him. He has this philosophy that's taught upon him by Ben Kingsley, who sure knows how to throw away his Oscar, doesn't he? And his philosophy is bullshit! You see, his philosophy is to help people in terms of love. Yet he tells the player he's helping not to fight, and he tells players from the other team to fight him. Then he tells the same hockey player to tackle Timberlake and hit his hockey coach with a puck, getting himself suspended for a few games, and then they fight at a bar. What is this movie teaching? That the only way to inner peace is to contradict yourself? All while he's trying to romance Jessica Alba, who has worse movies she could be in, and he doesn't know how to go about her. Something about this sounds familiar. A guy's job is to help people in terms of love, but he doesn't know how to use it himself. What was it called? It was a movie. It was a good movie. I guess we'll never know. So the hockey player confronts his mother, gets back his ex-girlfriend, and wins the Stanley Cup for the Maple Leafs. Wow. The Maple Leafs actually do win the Stanley Cup? What this movie's teaching us is that the impossible dream will come true, eventually. And when I mean eventually, I mean when Elvis and Michael Jackson play a concert in life, eventually. Oh, and the love guru gets Alba, because he has a chesty belt that after many years, he finally takes off. Great, now he can have sex after all that life he learned about. All those years filled with piss jokes and sex jokes leading to that. You had to be racist to get to this point? You had to pull in a religion and make it horribly phony? For sex? You need an idiotic setup like that? You had to make up your own bullshit to make others follow, but you don't even follow yourself? You had to rip the meaning of love into pieces just to get laid? You aren't a fucking guru. In fact, why is it called the love guru if he does all these terrible things to this guy? So in conclusion, this movie is cunt dick. The jokes are pointless, the premise is pointless, the point of the movie is pointless. This whole movie is pointless! How is it that the singer is the best actor in this movie? Okay, he did good in other movies, but other than that, this movie is an ejaculation of horribleness. And I got one thing to say. Shit. Still hurts, it's terrible. TM.